and the home of the brave.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think.
Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Sonny Craig.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now 2-1. Gray, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The pitch. There's a strike.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it. Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And that should be extra bases. Acuna rounds second on his way to third. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Mookie now. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one down the line. One and two now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Good eye right there. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. On the ground. Knocks it down. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Luis Ariz stands in. The 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
On the ground, right side. Nice grab. Over to Seager. On to first, but he beats it. And a run scores.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Martinez on third. Arise at first. 1 gone. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
This is Corbin Carroll. Off the mark there. Full count, 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. At the belt and fires. And that'll load the bases.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
That misses the zone. And a count 2-1.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Michael Lorenzen appears to be getting loose. Bautista warming up as well. Next pitch is outside. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for the National League. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they get 3 runs in the inning. Back in Seattle, and on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Here's Shohei Otani. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, it was Kelly's apartment, and no throw. He's into first easily.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
1 down. Seager stands in now. 2-1 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here's Otani flying around third. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Yandy Diaz now. And the righty deals. And that's in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Two on, 1 out. That's down and in. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. In comes the run from third. And it's a one-run game.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Yandy Diaz. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. Back even. It's 3-3. Here's Josh Young. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Diaz, the lead runner out at second. Hayes on at first with 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Boots it. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now here is Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Out to short. Slings it across, and that is the inning. So they get 3 and draw even. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna
The 1-1.
Jr.
That one is upstairs.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Shoots a line drive single into right center, and the leadoff man aboard.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off.
And there he goes. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Mookie Betts. Chris, remember back in 2018 on August 9th at Toronto, Mookie Betts hit for the cycle, but it wasn't just he hit for the cycle. He needed a home run at his last at bat in the 9th and delivered. Now it's JD Martinez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And he chases that one. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
That's inside. Now 3-1. Luis Arias on deck for the National League. Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty delivers. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors. And welcome back. Here is Marcus Semien. Ball to strike. Here's a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
1 down, base is empty. That's ripped, base hit. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Gallen checks on the runner. Otani back in.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Falling behind 2-1. Otani stands at first with 1 out. Shohei on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Pitch misses there, and it's a full count. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking back.
And that's a base hit. Otani headed for the plate. In there safely. It's 4-3.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Arozarena on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
That misses. 2-1. Just the second inning, but already stirring out there in the bullpen. Josh Hader getting ready to go. Diaz, a right-hander, loosening up as well. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Two outs, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one ripped right center field. That ball's carrying. And out of here. Adolis Garcia goes the other way. And they add a run. It's 7-3.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
Josh Hader into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's Austin Hayes. The lefty ready and a 1-1. And that's outside.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 2-1. Next offering is outside. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive side. That's a base hit out into left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now, Josh Young. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the long ball was working. Garrett Cole taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
On the ground, right side. Slides, but it gets by him. So digging in, Corbin Carroll. He reached on a walk his first time. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone, and when he has to, fill up the strike zone with confidence that hitters can't touch it.
1-2 now. And that one upstairs. Cole, of course, the first overall pick by the Pirates in the 2011 draft out of UCLA, and really blossomed as he moved from Pittsburgh to Houston in 2018. Murphy leads off first with one away. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Here's Orlando Arcia. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Arcia.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
He's one of the 2 pitchers to strike out 14 batters in 3 consecutive games. Pedro Martinez was the other to do it, but Garrett Cole, again, just a dominant pitcher that wants to finish what he starts.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Murphy around second, headed for third. The relay, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem.
Got him. That's out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 7-4. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. The 1-1. Way high. Pitch misses there. 3-1 now.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
You got a full count.
Three-two on the way. Center field. Betts settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Marcus Semien, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Semien.
Kicks and fires. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Betts grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. AL down quietly. They hold a. Nathan Eovaldi gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And down on strikes. One away. And now it's Mookie Betts. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Here is J.D. Martinez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the catch. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the National. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Mitch Keller.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile that almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And a ball evens the count. And now it's 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Takes it in for the out.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he could have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
In the air, left side. Makes the catch, inning over. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Luis Castillo.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was slow, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And the right-hander deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Justin Steele.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 1-2. outside.
That's out.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's one down. And now the center fielder, Austin Hayes. The pitch. Right through there, got him. And there's 2 away.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
They get the force, gets him easily, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no. A new pitcher in the game, Pablo Lopez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That one missed.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Diaz. 1 up, 1 down. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Seager tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Acuna tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The wide to kick the pitch. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Line to left. And Acuna retired. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Corbin Burns.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Three-two. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Shohei Otani up to the dish. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He's in there, and they lead by 4.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Burns checks over to first, and he's back. And here's Corey Seager to hit. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. In plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one ripped. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. The 8th. Number 78 will take over here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Pete Alonso. And a 2-1 on the way. Foul ball there. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Bounce to the left side. Seager. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Juan Soto. 1 out, the base is empty for him.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
And a 1-1. Good eye in that spot. On the ground right side. Slings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Will Smith trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Hard on the ground to first. Diaz takes it to the bag. 3rd out. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to. So remaining in the game defensively, Pete Alonso. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Also entering the game, Juan Soto. He'll be patrolling center field. Brian Crow comes on now. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Luis Robert. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a pinch hit double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner at second, nobody out. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, 3rd baseman,
Josh Young getting ready to hit. Crow picks over. Robert dives back in. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. And delivers outside. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Next pitch is popped up. Arcia puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So one hit is all they. Staying in the game on defense, Luis Robert. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Andres Villa. Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Austin Riley. Kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Seager fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Ozzie Albies looking to start something with one gone. The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front.
Oh, this is deep to left center, way back there, on its way, gone. Sean Murphy circles the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-5.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Next offering is in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Oh, he hit him, and that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Our biggest concern, other than injury, after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Carroll off of first with 2 away. And it's even up. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now right.
George Kirby takes over on the mound. Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Matt Olson looking for a big hit with 2 out runners at first and second.
Now playing right.
Here's a 1-1. Chases that one out of the zone. Good job at damage control right there. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. So remaining in the game defensively, Austin Riley. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Ozzie Albies. He'll play second. Also entering the game, Matt Olson. He takes over in right. New pitcher on now, Mikey Cruz.
Power slider guy, dude. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
1-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Kyle Tucker looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Next offering is foul back. Out to center. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of him there. Jose Ramirez. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Also into the ball game, Kyle Tucker. He'll be out in left field. Kenley on here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
A defensive change for the Americans. Now playing left.
2-1 now.
Kyle
Just missed. The 3-1. Slides. He's got it. The throw. And that's a great play for the out. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Jorge Soler. 1 out. The base is empty for him. Right-handed reliever. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The pitch. It's in there, and that is strike 2. Soler, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is down low. The pitch. High in the air, out to right. And there are 2 down. And at first, here's Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. Back to the mound. On to first. Ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.